Okay, hello everyone. So this is a short video for those of you who don't like to read on how at Index Lab we helped Wandr, this Dubai-based healthy food restaurant, to go from no visibility in AI models to first place in ChatGPT. So this video will cover how we came across like Wandr's case of AI visibility in the first place, what were the before and after results, and basically what we did in a very practical manner to get Wandr to that top one spot. So stay tuned if you want to know exactly what you need to do to also have the same visibility. So starting out, so coming across AI visibility. So this was like a few months ago, like as that Index Lab was started. Well, no, this is not a few months ago anymore. This is basically a year ago. So um, Index Lab started out because I was picking a new gym, and I found myself using Google Gemini, and I was going through the different answers, so like what kind of gyms could I choose, when I just wondered, like, oh, okay, like why do some gyms show up and not others? Like, I'm about to pick one of these five gyms that are being suggested to my specific requirements. How how do you get like on that list? Like, do you need to do anything? Like, is there like a hack? Can you like hack Gemini and ChatGPT? So that was a bit like my thinking. So I quickly got very disinterested in like searching for a gym, and I just started like searching on how were these gyms showing up on Gemini in the first place. And what I found was like very interesting. So even beyond how you get like your brand to show up on ChatGPT or Gemini, it's more like how many people are already doing the same as me, like using these AI models to make purchasing decisions. And I found that 61% of American adults had used AI in the past 6 months. So this was much now it seems a bit obvious in hindsight, but at the time this was big. Like at the time, like I didn't know AI use was so prevalent. So this made me confident that okay, there is something here. Like if everyone's doing purchasing decisions using AI, then as a business for sure you want to be where your customers are, right? So at the same time, I have a friend that owns Wandr, this healthy restaurant in Dubai, and yeah, they say that the experience is the best teacher. So I pitched them the idea. I said, look, let me try this for you. Let me try to make sure that you show up at the top of ChatGPT, and we'll see how it goes. Like hopefully you'll get some new customers. Like in this new channel, people are searching more and more on it, and they agreed. They said yes, as long as I didn't break anything. That was literally what they said, because obviously, imagine what if I broke their website, but obviously that did not happen, rest assured. So that's how kind of like things got started. This is like a Wandr ube matcha. It's really good. I really recommend if you're ever in Dubai. So, anyways, this is like the before and after. I'm just gonna zoom in to so you can see it. So basically, yeah, we have like in June there was like very limited visibility for Wandr in AI visibility, and you can see that for the same query. Fast forward to September 2025, Wandr is here in second place with rich context, and this is like so Wandr. This is a fast, casual, plant-forward restaurant in JLT that focuses on slow food fast. So this was some text that I provided AI via this document. I don't know if you have heard called llms.txt, which basically guides AI bots to what are the parts of your website where they can find the information that they're looking for. So in this case was a text like about Wandr. In this page you can find information about Wandr such as, and then I had this paragraph there. So this is really important because this is literally the information that Gemini went to get. So now to the bottom line of what did we do to make this happen. Look, there's before I go into this, there's around between 15 and 20 different things that you need to do if you want to cultivate AI visibility in the long run, and they're very distinct in terms of effort, investment versus reward. They go from just ensuring that your website can be crawled by AI, which is something that's relatively straightforward, to having your brand being mentioned on Reddit, which is like something that takes a lot of work to seed your brand organically, and not like do like fake marketing on Reddit, for example. So there's a lot of things that are happening here. Here I'm listing the ones that were the most impactful for Wandr, because for each business some things will like compensate more than others. So the first part was publishing AI optimized blog articles. This was everything. And I don't mean publishing blog articles made by AI. No, you can use AI to make some of them, but be careful because Google has blocked some websites before from abusing this feature. But this is about publishing, I would say, more AI friendly blog articles. So think about when you ask something on ChatGPT. Let's take the example of Wandr, of this restaurant. What is the best healthy food restaurant in JLT in Dubai? JLT is a neighborhood in Dubai. So let's say you are close to JLT or you live in JLT and you want to go grab a bite of a healthy restaurant. You would ask that. ChatGPT, if you have noticed like the structure of answers, ChatGPT answers with the first paragraph that kind of directly answers your question. Then it has some more information on like how do you pick a healthy restaurant? Maybe some tables. Then we'll have some tables with different restaurants that it mentions, and then you will have a conclusion. And all of these, all the while, you will cite experts like in industry or studies, etc. So you want to kind of replicate that a little bit. Think about like, okay, if for the question that you're trying to to get your brand to be visible on ChatGPT, what is like when you ask that question on ChatGPT, what is the answer that you get? Like, what is the structure? And that's basically the structure that you need to follow. As if ChatGPT could almost go to your website, copy the whole page, and just paste it when someone asks that question. Okay, so what does this mean in practice? This means adding tables. This means adding expert quote statistics. Literally saying, according to a study of University of Healthy Food, whatever, you literally should say this. You should add bullet points, lists, images, links to videos. It should feel like an all around first person experience that, okay, wow, this is like a really good, complete answer on how you can find a healthy restaurant in JLT Dubai. So that's what you need to do. You need to cover these topics, like the topic that you're optimizing for, from many different angles. So if the topic is healthy food in JLT, other questions, like I already gave an example of one question, but other questions could be, how do I know if a food is really healthy? Why can't healthy food also taste delicious? Is it possible to have healthy food for a quick work lunch? So you get the point. Cover the topic of healthy foods as in as many angles as you can. So AI sees you as an expertise in this topic and will more likely cite your brand as a source. Okay, so number two, allowing AI models to actually access Wandr's website. So this is really important. This is the part that I said that is relatively straightforward, but you would be surprised how many businesses do not allow AI crawlers, even by default. So Cloudflare, for example, they have in their latest update, they're actually by default blocking some AI crawlers. So you actually need to go and check, like, are you blocking like AI from coming to your website? Because you can have all of that, all of the content, all the Reddit you want, etc. But if AI can't answer your website, your AI visibility is going to be very, very limited. So this is very, very important. So one of the most common blocking things is the robots.txt file. This is actually a file that was already used in SEO, which you already should not be blocking Google's crawlers for Google search. So here, when people say that, oh, AI SEO is just another form of SEO, that's not true, but there is indeed some overlap. This is one of the overlap points. So yeah, your robots.txt file, make sure that it's not blocking anything. This is a screenshot of Wandr's.txt file. The only thing that they really block is Petalbot, which is not a problem for AI visibility. The other thing that I would like to mention here is the llms.txt file. So this is also kind of a robots.txt file, and this is a file that basically kind of tells that AI crawlers can crawl your website and where to find the relevant information. So this file there's still mixed evidence on whether AI is actually using it or not. Both OpenAI and Claude, or was it Perplexity? So both OpenAI and Claude or Perplexity have said that they're using this. There's still no concrete evidence that their AI crawlers are using this, but you should add it, like, just in case. It doesn't cost you that much. I really recommend that you add it. I'm gonna release a tool very soon that, based on your domain, can generate your whole llms.txt file, so you can just copy paste it into your website. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so that's the number two. Then number three, adding schema markup to pages. This is really, 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 I cannot stress how important this is. Adding schema markup. So schema markup is this piece of text in JSON language, that basically is content, that text that your user cannot see, but the crawlers, whether they are AI crawlers or Google crawlers, can see it. So schema markup looks something like, oh, I actually did not add a screenshot. So, I mean, I did add a screenshot on how it looks when you inspect the website. Can you see here, like, context, schema.org, type organization, name Wandr, URL, there's Wandr's website, there's the URL of the Wandr's logo, there's the description. Again, do you see the description and how it matched what ChatGPT said? Wandr is a fast casual plant forward restaurant in JLT Dubai. So this is basically some basic information about your brand. It can be this is a particular type of schema called organization, but you can have other schema which is like blog article, which will give basic information about the blog article that is on that page. So this is ideal because it's a very easy way for AI to know what they're looking at. Like, this schema markup is essential. There's a lot of evidence that websites with schema markup are very easily cited on Google AI overviews and on ChatGPT. So definitely don't forget to do this. There are different types of schema markup. I recommend for the homepage you do the organization schema, which is the one that's here on the screenshot. Then for the about page, do like business schema, like we had chess address, opening hours. In Wandr's case was like cuisine type. Then in your product page, in Wandr's case is the menu page, do like a menu product schema. They exist. Like, there's a website, schema.org, that you can see all types of schema that exist. And then obviously, if you have a page full of frequently asked questions, or if you have a page with FAQs, add FAQ type schema, which is basically a document that says question, and then the question, answer, and then the answer. So it's basically duplicating what's already on your web page, but instead of being for human consumption, it's for AI consumption. The impact, like, we've already shown you the impact. So just to summarize, like, the big lessons here is, look, there are each business or each current situation for your business will have different needs to bump you to that top spot in AI visibility. In Wandr's case, was like they needed more content to become an expert at this healthy food in JLT topic that they were optimizing for. Their website was not being crawled by AI, was being blocked, so they needed that as well. And then schema markup did really like wonders for their website. So, no pun intended. Anyway, so that's it. I hope this really helps you. Please leave me a comment or contact us to say if this was an interesting guide. I can make more videos like this with other clients that we've worked for, like in the past, and basically say what worked for them and what we did, what really moved the needle. And obviously visit our website, which is indexlab.ai, to know more, and contact us if you're interested in getting your brand to that top spot.